Hello, hello. I don't think the mic can pick up this guitar. Ah, it doesn't even pick it up. Alright. I'm so tired today because I went kayaking early in the morn. And now I am back here to do another Pokemon live stream. That is... Oh, hey Dreamer, hey Thorin's World, hello! Nice to see you. How is your Friday going? I just had a really great day. Early in the morning at 10 a.m. I drove my friend and I over to the lakeside by Lake Ontario, and we kayaked around a harbor with our fishing rods and try to fish. And this little harbor area had a bunch of swans swimming around, so we were just kayaking with swans, enjoying the nice waves, and just talking and chatting, yapping about our lives. So it was a really nice day today. And I'm gonna end it off with another Pokemon live stream. Let's see who we're gonna make today. Oh, Dreamer's your brother's birthday today. Happy birthday to him. Thorin's World, do you only stream on YouTube? Right now, yes, I only stream on YouTube. I don't know if it's possible to do 2 streams at a time, like to stream on Twitch and on YouTube. But for now, YouTube is where I stream all the time. I have a Twitch, but I haven't really streamed on there before. I think I'm more used to YouTube lives. I know how to use YouTube's interface for live streams, but maybe I'll stream to Twitch one day, or if I ever play other video games or something, I'll stream it on Twitch. But for now, I'm only streaming on YouTube. Mondays, I try to do Minecraft live streams. Fridays, I do my Pokemon live stream. That has been consistent around 5 o'clock for weeks now. Many weeks. Let's see who we're gonna make today. I'm hoping it's gonna be an easy one. Oh! Gyarados! I was thinking, what if it's a water type? Or like a fish Pokemon, because I went fishing today. I was thinking that, actually. And look who it is. It's Gyarados. We're gonna make Magikarp and Gyarados. Isn't that crazy? That's... I don't know. Sometimes things just all come together somehow. I'm just like manifesting these random things. So let's make our Magikarp and Gyarados. That's crazy. I was truly thinking... Oops. I was truly thinking that if I had just gone back from this kayaking day trip, if I got a fish Pokemon, that would be perfect. And we did. That's so weird. Honestly, a lot of weird things like that have happened before. One time I was at the library helping out, and my colleague, no, I was looking at one of the books on the shelf. It just kept speaking to me. Like, I just kept looking at it. It was the Amalfi Curse. That's a pretty popular book right now. I was just looking at it, this book called Amalfi Curse, and I don't know, it just caught my attention, this random book on the shelf. And later in the day, my colleague got a call from somebody, and they're like, oh, I returned this book, and it says I didn't return it, so I got a fine on it. Can you fix that for me? My colleague went to look for it, and I wanted to help her out, so I looked on the computer screen to see what book she was trying to look for. And it was Amalfi Curse, the book that I was looking at earlier. So I said, oh, hey, I know where that book is, because she couldn't find it on the shelf. It was on a cart. So I'm like, it's over here. The book is over here. And then she checked it, and she was like, oh yeah, that's exactly the book I was looking for. But I don't know why that whole time I was always staring at that book. I don't know. Weird. Just a coincidence, though. A lovely coincidence. Alright, first up is Magikarp. I think this is a bit too bright right now. Do any of you guys like water activities? Do you like kayaking, dragon boat, or like going out on the water? Because this summer I've been really enjoying being by the water. I don't go in the water, I just go on it, like in a boat or a kayak. But I really want to try sailing one day, maybe next year, because now it's getting really cold. Today was even chilly too. I was wearing a jacket on the boat. On the kayak, I mean. It's not a boat, it's just a little kayak. Hi Topher, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the live streams. I enjoy doing them. And I think I'm just gonna keep going until I finish all of my Pokemon. Then I will... Well, I want to change things up too. Maybe I'll make other characters as well. But my Fridays have always been saved for the Pokemon live stream. Let me bring out my reference image so we can make this. Boating is so much fun. Yeah, I wish I had a boat. I have a boating license, even though I don't have a boat. I got it because I just felt like one day I will have a chance to operate a boat that is not mine, and it would be good to have a license and some knowledge on how to drive a boat or how to sail a boat. Yeah, my friend and I, we were co-workers. So we met from work, so she's like my co-worker friend. We went to this place called Frenchman's Bay in Ontario. It's in Pickering, where Shawn Mendes is from. And I don't know, every time I think about Pickering, I just think Shawn Mendes, because that's where he's from. And that's, I guess, what people would associate with Pickering if you're not from Ontario. Yeah, so we went to this place called Frenchman's Bay. They had so many different sailboats there, people's little yachts. And then my friend and I were on this tiny kayak, a 2-person kayak, inflatable, and trying our best not to get swept by the waves. I had so much fun trying to fish in real life, because I love the idea of catching a fish with my fishing rod and just being out on the water. But we didn't get any bites because it was it was too late in the morning. I think my friend mentioned that if you want to catch fish, you want to do it early in the morning and not in the afternoon when they're probably not out swimming. No lucky catch today, but it was very, very fun. And I am a little bit tired from all that rowing. I had a pumpkin spice ice cap though, so I have some caffeine, and I'm pretty hyped up to be making Magikarp. I may not have I may not have caught a real fish, but today we're going to be making a fish Pokemon. That's just perfect, honestly. I don't know why. This was just meant to be. Even if you're not catching, fishing is fun. Yeah, it really is. I had so much fun just casting the line and throwing it out to the water. And while you're talking with a friend, it's really nice. It's like you're just doing something while chatting instead of just sitting there. I would totally do it again. I'm glad I got a fishing license. And I can go out and fish as well. And like just by myself. Yeah, in Ontario, you have to have a fishing license if you're gonna try to catch, even if it's catch and release. You have to have a fishing license, or else they will fine you. Generally, though, I don't think. Generally, I don't see anyone enforcing it. But if you're unlucky and somebody is there, making sure that you have your license, then you don't want to risk it. Also, this friend, she likes baking, and she made pistachio macarons. Do you understand how delicious that is? I love pistachios. I've been really into pistachios lately. I love pistachio croissants, pistachio ice cream, pistachio macarons. So good. She baked them herself. I would love to one day just... I don't know if I could do a live stream. Maybe I would stream myself trying to cook. Or stream myself trying to bake. That would be fun. A baking stream. I do have the equipment. Actually, I always wanted to try that, actually. I should do it. I should just go for it. Try it out. I mean, I've been getting a lot more comfortable with live streaming now that I've been doing these Pokemon streams and my Minecraft ones for a while. I definitely could try a cutie kitchen live stream. Even if it fails, it'll be fun to hang out with somebody while I bake. Oh, Topher, you live in Texas and you get a big fine for fishing without a license. Yeah. It's definitely to make sure that the fish populations are okay. Some people will actually go overfish, maybe, and mess everything up. I just would like to catch one little fish and then... I would eat it. I would if I did catch one. If it's like a good fish. But I'm not gonna catch too much. Also, while we were putting our kayak into the water, there was this lady throwing a big, heavy thing on a line into the water. So like there's this big metal thing, like a circle, that she's throwing into the water. And it's just sinking all the way to the bottom, and then she's just pulling it back up. And so I asked her, what are you doing over there? And she said, this is a magnet. She's throwing a huge magnet down into the water. And she's like, last time I was here, I picked up 92 loonies. And if you didn't know, in Canada, we have a coin called a loonie. It has a bird on it that is called a loon, which is why it's called a loonie. It's a $1 coin. So she said she picked up 92 loonies from the bottom of the water. And I was like, you know what? You go get that money. Like, that's a great hustle. To get $92 in coins just at the bottom of the lake. Like, why are there even coins down there anyway? I guess maybe because if I don't know, like, do people make wishes? Maybe they're like throwing coins down there, or they're just falling from their pockets. I don't know how she got so many coins just near the dock of that pier. I don't know how, but it was so interesting. I mostly catch and release, but every now and then catching one and eating it is really fun too. Yeah. If I could just catch any fish, I think that would be so cool. There's a lot of people who magnet fish on YouTube. In the US, they find guns. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. That's crazy. That's like when I was fishing in Minecraft and I got a random name tag. That's so interesting. I never knew about magnet fishing, so that's really cool. I learned something new today. That lady also was so open to tell us what she was doing. She could have been like, "Oh, I was looking for like a lost ring or something." But she told us her secret. There's a bunch of coins down there. Next time I'm gonna go there and magnet fish. She should have kept it. Kept it her little secret. But now I'm so curious. Yeah. I don't think magnet fishing requires a license, does it? I want to get a giant magnet and see what's down there. Okay, Magikarp's outline is done. Yeah, the fishing videos on YouTube must be so satisfying because then you get to see what they catch. And then some of them are huge too. My For You page has a lot of fishing content because I was looking into fishing. You went once for like 5 minutes and only found a broken screw. Hey, at least you found something. That's still pretty cool. Like, what are the chances that you would find something that's magnetic down there? I used to watch, there was a YouTuber who did diving videos. He would go in full scuba gear and go down into the water and look for stuff at the bottom. He would find like rings and found like an urn. And every time he would be like, woohoo! And then you can see all the bubbles coming out as he's saying, woohoo! That would be cool too, to learn how to scuba dive. I'm unsure again what shade of yellow to use. I think... Okay, I'll do this one. You'll probably find a lot of hooks for fishing if a lot of people fish there. Oh, you know, that's kind of cool too. Because I know how expensive those lures can be. I've lost a couple of those in the ocean when I went fishing with my uncle. And every time your string comes back empty, you're like so sad. You're like, oh no, because it probably got caught in a rock or like on some wood. Where we were fishing though, all we got was seaweed. We got a whole bunch of seaweed. Or I don't even know. It's not seaweed. It's like... It's just, the plants. Whatever plant is growing. I think the coolest part, though, was being so close to the swans. That was very nice. Actually, I would love to show you. I would love to show you a clip. I recorded this with my glasses. It's, yeah, it was like a very cloudy day. It was kind of cold, so I was wearing gloves. There are the swans. It was a very nice vibe, though. It was lovely. And then here is me casting my line. I think I was pulling it back too quickly. I should have just let it sink a little. These were the swans. They're just chilling. Pretty nice. And this is what we caught. Like, we just caught a giant... We just caught a giant seaweed. Yeah. My friend was actually so optimistic. She brought a cooler with ice in case we caught a fish. We love that. We love an optimistic person. Because I did not think we would catch anything. So I didn't even prepare it if we did. Perfect weather. It's hot here in Texas, so... Yes, I'm sure it is. It's like... It's abnormally cold for us here in Ontario. I think fall is here a little early for us. We had a heat wave a few weeks ago, and then every time after a heat wave, it just gets super cold, so it's so unusual. But good weather for fishing. Okay, that's all the yellows that I need. Should I use pink for the lip? I'll use pink for that. Oh, Dreamer, when you went magnet fishing, you found a paperclip, a few magnetic rocks, and something a hot dog stand guy would wear? What? What do you mean? What would a hot dog stand guy wear? You mean like one of those hats? These Magikarp's fish lips. I think I need red and... Oh? Oh, like an apron? What? Why is that in there? You gotta check your local newspapers to see if any hot dog stand guys went missing. Why is this Magikarp so red? I just noticed. Magikarp is supposed to be... Is this... Magikarp. Let me search up Magikarp. A pixel. Magikarp's supposed to be orange, but this one is so red. Maybe this one's for red Gyarados. I think I want to make it a little more orange rather than red. Even though the pixel art looks quite red, I'll switch it out with some orange. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Okay, I'll do the eyes first. Eyes, the white beads. Robin, hello! Welcome to the stream. Today we're making our fish Pokemon, Magikarp, and then Gyarados, which is perfect for today because I just came back from a day trip to go fishing and kayaking with a coworker friend. Has anyone ever gone fishing like in the middle of the ocean or in the middle of a lake? I think this was the first time, or no, this was the second time that I went in a boat and went fishing. The first time I went fishing, I was very young. We went to there was a lake called Rice Lake, and it was just it's like a cottage town, and I caught so many little fish that we actually cooked up and grilled. I was quite shocked by how many fish we caught because I was just like a very young kid and I caught so many fish. That was a core memory. That was a lovely memory for me. And after that, I guess the first ever fishing experience that I had was a good one because I got something. So I just always loved the idea of catching more fish. But recently, I have not caught any fish in a long time. So I am dying to catch something. Even if it's a small little fish. I've never caught a bass or anything, or like nothing huge. Just small fish. Sounds like a wonderful, yeah, today was a pretty wonderful day, and we're gonna have an even better end to it after I finish making these Pokemon. I've been thinking about getting a kayak that breaks in half to 2 pieces and you can put it in your car. Oh, yeah, those foldable kayaks are pretty good. My kayak is inflatable, so all I have to do at the end is deflate it. Like I unscrew it and then sit on it, and then it deflates quite fast. I really recommend an inflatable one because that one you can just roll it up and toss it in your car. It's just, it might pop, but so far my kayak it's been at least 3-4 years since I got this kayak, and it's a 2-person kayak. Double the fun. Alright, let me see how I want to do this. I want this to be orange, like how Magikarp should be. It's not red. Let's try this orange. The ocean's too scary for me, and I never got the chance. Yeah, the ocean, even just going out to Lake Ontario, just going out to the open lake, it's quite scary because the waves, if they're big, you're afraid like that you'll capsize in your little kayak. But if it's a big boat, I would love to go out in Lake Ontario. Or even if it's just a regular motorboat, I think that would be, it would feel safer. I also know how to swim, so maybe that's why I'm less, I don't know, I'm more eager to go out to the water, but I have never tried swimming in a lake or the ocean. People who swim in the ocean, that's kind of scary. I'm trying to decide which red to use for the shading here. I think I'll do this one. Oh, Topher, the one you're looking at has pedals. That's a really cool kayak. Yeah. It's a paddle boat. And it's foldable. I kind of wish, yeah, I wish I could see it. See what that's like. I'm doing red as the shading for the fins, and then with the orange, I think it will be a nice contrast and it will look exactly like Magikarp. I'm really interested in getting a boat that has a motor of some sort that you could zoom through the water. Oh, I also saw that somebody invented it's like a wakeboard, you know, like it's like a electric surfboard, an electric wakeboard. So I've never tried wakeboarding before. You know, the one where you get pulled by a boat and then you just like hop over the waves that the boat creates. I've never tried that before, but I saw somebody make the wakeboard so that you don't even need a boat to pull you. You just press the remote and then you just go. You're like Silver Surfer on water. Right, I think that's it for the dark parts of Magikarp. Then we'll fill the rest up with orange. Actually, there's more. Okay, so there's still quite a bit of red for Magikarp, but not completely red. The rest will be real yaks. Let's see. real yaks. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen this. I've seen like... I was wondering what these were called because I've seen fishing videos of guys just sitting on these. It looks so professional. Modular pedal. Oh, that's really cool. I'll look into that. That is... It's kind of... It's expensive. Wow, it's like over $1,000. I think that's what the person... I was watching a person going fishing at the location I was at today. I think they were using one of these. And it folds in half, which is perfect. I just don't know. I don't know any tips or like tricks for fishing. Today I learned how to cast the line. I just threw it out to the water, but I don't know how you're supposed to reel it back in. I think you're supposed to try to imitate a dying fish. So you can't go too fast. But I was just afraid that the hook would get caught on something, so I didn't want it to stay out there too long for it to sink or anything. But maybe I also don't understand how the lures float in the water, or like how they would sink. I need to understand the physics behind it a bit more, because if you're casting it out, it is sinking slowly, right? But I don't want it to get caught on something, so that's why I just reel it in right away. But I could, if it had a bobber, maybe I could leave it there. I don't know. I'm not experienced enough with fishing. Hi, Steven! The guy I watched puts his kayak in his Prius. Oh. Prius. I guess if it can fit in a Prius. I don't know if it would fit in my car. But my parents have a nice big car with lots of space in the back, so maybe I'll tell my dad about that. Maybe he would like to get one. Oh my gosh, this Magikarp looks really bad with this red. I'm gonna change... Oh, I have to change this. This is not what I was going for. Actually, yeah. I think this orange is too light. I'll have to change out the red. This is not working. That's okay. That's part of the beading process, seeing which colors fit. This one, that's the right orange, but the red is not, it's not good. I'm gonna try to go with this very dark orange. I think that will look better. Okay, let's try this dark orange. It's not dark enough, though. What's a girl to do? What if I do a lighter red? How about this one? This is a red that I never use. This shade is a bit too neon. Maybe with this orange it'll look okay. Hi, Jancy. Nice to see you. The red looks like blood. Yeah, it does. It does. What should we do? Let me take a look. Maybe maybe instead of red, I use like this darker brown. Yeah. Maybe that matches better. Oh, another very exciting thing I did this week was I had my first little jam session with another coworker friend who sings. She has a pretty good voice, and I just wanted to play guitar with somebody singing. So I met up with this friend, and we just sat in a park with a picnic blanket, my electric guitar, and my mini amp, and she sang from the start by Leve while I played guitar, and then I also said we can play. There's a song by her and Daniel Caesar. I forgot what it's called. Oh no, this color is not working either. It needs to be slightly red, but not red enough where it looks like blood. How about this rusty color? Yeah, so we just sat there. I think she was a bit self-conscious about singing in public, in a public park. There were some kids playing at the playground, and I was like, "Don't worry, nobody really cares what you're doing." And I actually think it would be really cool to see somebody just jamming in a park. If I saw that, I would be like, "Oh my god, I want to join." So I think sometimes you just need to get it out of your head that people are watching you and judging you. And actually they're just like, "Oh, that's cool." Or curious, what are they doing? If I saw somebody at the park singing and playing music, I would be like, that is such a good vibe. I want to be part of that. So I'm just going out and doing that myself. And hoping that people will join me. So that was really fun doing that with her, and just connecting with new people and talking about creative ideas. I really like that. How is this? This doesn't look like blood now, right? I think this looks better to show Magikarp's like this, his scales, I guess. Like that kind of looks like his scales. That's way better. I think that's good enough. Magikarp, the fishy Pokemon that will grow up and have a huge glow up into Gyarados. Oh, if you... Wait, I think I'm missing one bead. If you saw one of my previous Pokemon streams, you would have seen me pull a red Gyarados illustration rare full art Pokemon card. That was such a good stream when I got that. I think that was when I made Arbok and Ekans. Such a lucky pull. Couldn't believe it. And as usual, we will be opening a pack of Pokemon cards at the end of the stream today. We'll see. Looks better? Yes, I agree. Thank you. Yeah, that'll be my Magikarp. I think the orange could be darker. It's okay. For now, it's good. I think Gyarados will actually be a lot easier to do. Because it's blue and the shades aren't too... Oh, actually, let me see. There's a lot of shades of blue. Oh, you don't think you were at that one? Yeah, that one, you pulled a really great card. I think that was the best card I've ever pulled on a stream. Like, it had a gold border and everything. Red Gyarados with Greninja in the art too, and I think Manaphy. Really beautiful card. Hi, Leona. Welcome to the stream. We're starting with Gyarados now. I used to call Gyarados Gyarados. Then I heard Ash in the anime call it Gyarados. So now I've been calling it Gyarados, but in my heart, I've always called it Gyarados. Today was also the first time I drove so far to do a day trip. I don't think I've ever driven... I've never driven that far. Even for university, it was always my parents who drove me back. I think I was just too afraid of driving. But now I'm more comfortable because I drive to work every day. Got my playlist going. Oh, Leona, you love to recreate my beat creation when you were younger? Oh, that's so nice. And you're in the UK. Oh, that's awesome. I always get a lot of UK people in the chat. That's awesome. I've always wanted to visit. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, my friend today was talking about her trip to Europe where she visited like all sorts of places like Amsterdam, Italy. And I would love to visit Europe again someday. Last time I was lucky enough to be in Europe was when my brother was on an exchange to Greece. So I lived in Greece for a few weeks in an Airbnb. So nice to live near the ocean. And especially in Greece, the water is so nice to swim in. It's not cold. It was actually really nice. We swam in the Aegean Sea. That was really scary, swimming in the middle of the sea. Like the boat that we went on, they just stopped and they're like, okay, hop in. And it was really deep. I was so scared my brother couldn't swim well, but he survived. We all survived. You're in Wales. Ooh. I'm very terrible with geography. And yeah, fun fact, well, with my education in Ontario, Canada, when we were learning geography, we only learned about the Canadian provinces. So like we never talked about other countries or like the map of other countries. So my geography was really like that. It was not good. If you were to ask me what's the capital of this country, I probably could not tell you. And the states, like the United States, we never learned anything about the geography of our neighbors down there. So a lot of states, I don't even know where they are. I have a general idea, but it's not that good. I wish we learned more of that in school, but I could always just study it myself. Wales, though. I don't know where Wales is. The UK is also pretty big. Let's see, where's UK map? Let's search that up. The UK is supposed to be like Canada's cousin. We shared the same queen, and now we share the same king. Oh, Wales is on... Oh, it's between England and Ireland. Very cool. Wales next to London. Yes, west of London. Yeah, I've never been to the UK. I really want to go one day. My brother was in London. Got to see all the... He got to see Big Ben, got to see the gardens. I think he lived near King's Cross, London. Okay, where was I here? What I also love about Europe is that you can just take a train and go to another country. Like you just have a one-day trip to another country. Probably not in the UK because it's not. But like if you're in France or Berlin, you could just take a train and go anywhere. Maybe you could just take a little. I guess there's a ferry, right? Yeah, how would you get from... There must be ferries and boats. I love that you get to travel that way. I think if you were to travel by boat in Canada, it would take you ever to get anywhere. And the Titanic also sank off the coast of Canada. So I don't know if I would ever go on such a long voyage that way. Let me see. This should be 2, 1, 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 2. I have to focus so that I don't mess up. This is quite a complicated outline. In France, there is a giant mechanical dragon you can ride? What? I did not know of this. Sometimes I just think the world is so big. And there's so many things I don't know about. Especially because I'm consuming Western media. And Western media, every time they talk about something, it's always about the US. So like all the news that Canadians get, a lot of times it's always about the US. Like our TV channels are just the American ones, the news channels. But I want to hear some cool stuff from other countries too. So I need to search up what this mechanical dragon is. I'm so curious. France, mechanical dragon. Oh my god. That is the marvelous mechanical dragon of Calais. A Calais Calais. Wow, that's so cool. I wonder what... Climb aboard the Calais dragon, a majestic creature standing 12 meters tall. Yeah, that's definitely something you should try. Have a How to Train Your Dragon moment. There's one that breathes fire too. It's a Longma. Oh, that's an Asian dragon. Giant dragon horse installation. That's pretty cool. Thanks for telling me. I had no idea they had those. Every time I think about France, Paris, I just think about the bakeries and just croissants. I also think about Miraculous Ladybug. That show's set in Paris. I love that show. I would love to, I really want to try the desserts and the patisseries. Does anyone watch The Summer I Turned Pretty on Amazon Prime? I remember asking before, but I don't think anyone said that they do watch it. It's an Amazon Prime show, and it's been airing new episodes every week. Pretty big. It's a very popular show. But I watched an episode the other day when it came out. It's so messy. Oh, the storyline is so messy. They're getting to the season finale, the series finale very soon. And I think a lot of girls are very excited for that. I kind of want to watch this show in a bar setting with a bunch of other girls who are obsessed with it, just to see their reaction. Now we're going into the tail for Gyarados. Stranger Things? Oh, I don't have Netflix. I think that's my issue. It's like I only have Amazon Prime, so I can only talk about Amazon Prime shows. Netflix, I had it once when my brother had a free trial, and I watched The Good Place. That was a great show. Stranger Things, though, it's such a long show. All those kids, they grew up on it. We watched them grow up. But I never actually watched an episode, so I have no idea what it's about. I only know something about Vecna asking you what your favorite song is. I think that's all I know about Stranger Things. And then there's like Christmas lights. So I don't know. I don't really know what the story is about. I know the characters. There's Eleven. There's Dustin. Well, actually, I don't even know. I don't know who Finn Wolfhard's character is, or that other kid. The one with the bowl cut. I should check it out, though. Just like Game of Thrones. I've never seen Game of Thrones. Those are all big shows. Such a good show. Yeah. Maybe I'll watch it one day if I can, or if I can find the DVDs of it. final season is coming out later this year. Oh yeah, the series finale. It's been a long time. Almost a decade, I think. I don't know. But yeah, almost a decade, I feel like. They were really little kids when it started. And now Millie Bobby Brown is married. What are some other good Netflix shows that you would recommend? I need to be convinced to get Netflix, but I just never... I just don't want to have a subscription. So many subscriptions. Ooh. So far so good. Used up so many black beads already. I hope I have enough to finish this series. Shows or movies? I guess shows. I like watching... I like a good show, so I can get more story. Movies are nice too, but like they just go by so fast. You can only fit so much in an hour or two. I feel like Netflix is... Are there any specific famous, like very specifically famous on Netflix movies? I can't even think of one off the top of my head that I would want to watch. Oh, okay. What's a movie you love on Netflix, Jancy? Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters, of course. Yeah, I forgot that was a Netflix exclusive movie. I haven't seen that yet. I heard it was really good. At first, the title of it kind of threw me off. I was like, what? Demon Hunters and K-pop? I'm like thinking Demon Slayer. But then with K-pop, how does K-pop fit into this? But I saw it had really good reviews. There's a really cute tiger. And like, I think a bird in there. Arden Cho is in it. I think she's the main character. She voices the main character. There's really good singing and music. I know a lot of kids are obsessed with this movie. Okay, yeah, I should watch that at least. I completely... Yeah, I forgot. I see it all the time on social media, but I just don't have Netflix to watch it. Maybe I should... I need to find a friend who has that and have a watch party. It's really amazing. I mean, I hear people, even musicians who I follow, like, this is my life story. I can't really think of any shows or movies I like on Netflix besides Stranger Things. Oh. That must be a really good show then. I guess, yeah, Stranger Things is definitely one of Netflix's core core shows that would get people to subscribe. I don't know what else. Or The Good Place was a good show, a good Netflix show. That's the only one I watched. Oh, when I had a friend in uni who shared her Netflix account with me, they had Friends on there, so I watched all 10 seasons of Friends on Netflix. I love Friends. It's a good sitcom. Oh my gosh. That's perfect. I used up all of my black beads and I finished the black outline. I had the exact amount. Whoa. Nice. Now let's do the white beads first. Oh, the Dragon Prince is on Netflix. I haven't heard of that one. What else is a good Netflix show? Let me search to see if any Netflix show. Netflix. Are there actually, like, the first things that I'm seeing do not really catch my attention at all. Netflix exclusive shows. So shut up. Exclusive. Okay, the first one is Bridgerton. Oh yeah, Squid Game, of course. Arcane. Oh, I can't believe I forgot Arcane. Okay, I love Arcane. Arcane's a Netflix one. Squid Game was good too. I watched the first season with friends who had Netflix. I love Arcane. Yeah, that one. That's one of my top Netflix shows, I would say. 2 seasons. It ended exactly how I should have, and yeah, I'm very happy with that show. What else was there? Squid Game. I haven't seen the second season, so no spoilers yet, please. I don't know if I'll ever get to see it if I have anyone who would watch it with me. Wednesday is a Netflix show. I haven't seen that, but I know the girl who plays it really fits the role of Wednesday Addams. And I think the other girl in that show, I think she was in Minecraft. That one might be interesting to check out too. Oh, actually, I really like the Willoughbys. It's a good movie. Castlevania is also a Netflix exclusive. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. Oh, it's an animated series. Oh, that looks pretty good. Wow. Vampire hunter fights to save a besieged city from an army of otherworldly beasts controlled by Dracula himself. Oh, that sounds like a really good spooky season show to watch. Let's get... Oh, here, this is the one bead for his tooth. we done with this? Yes, we are. We're done with the grays and whites. What time do you stream Minecraft? So I'm trying to do Monday evenings around the same time as these live stream, like 5 o'clock. That one I only just started like a month ago, I think, so it hasn't been super consistent with it yet. And last stream I kind of didn't really, we didn't get too far with it, so I kind of want to make it so that chat can control what I'm doing, because I honestly don't know what I'm doing with Minecraft. I don't play it. I'm not a very experienced player. I only know the most basic things. Let's see, what color shall we do for his mouth? Yeah, I want to do more. I want to do more Minecraft streams so I can make some gaming videos, and then as we go, we can maybe design some new mobs with our beads. I know I have to make my Minecraft allay video. I've been putting that off because I've just been a bit busy lately. I need to clean up because I need to clean up my basement if I ever want to have my first ever band jam practice. This is my problem. I have too many things that I want to do. Too many extracurriculars, or like too many hobbies that I really want to get into. So I need to really just pick one and stick with it. But there's just so many fun things to learn. So I need to start pottery again because I have some unfinished pieces that I haven't completed. So I'm like, next month in September, which is very soon, I'm gonna start doing pottery again. And I want to start doing some more music stuff. And I have to make videos and do my live streams. At least I have my live stream that I can try to make consistent. Slow and steady. We will get all of my hobbies done. And I wanna start like a little online shop. If I could. That all takes some time. I know how to play, but I guess too scared because I can't fight. You and me both. I am very bad at fighting in Minecraft. Like, I get so scared and panic. With the live streams though, I think I'm getting more used to it. So then I can not panic whenever I see a zombie or a skeleton, and then slowly but surely defeat them with my iron sword. I don't know if I'm happy with this brown. I don't have any other shades that would match. Hold on, let's try. I'm gonna have to try this one. I think this will look better. How's that? Then I can change. I need to change this brown to something. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now, for the mouth. Oh yeah, next week is the start of school. It came by, August went by so fast, and now back to school season is in session next week after Labor Day. I can't believe summer's over. That was so fast. I feel like I didn't even do much this summer. Change this. You know, I realized something. A lot of kids who their parents buy their back to school stuff, like for like they buy stuff, they buy new stuff every year. Growing up, I had the same backpack for like all of high school, all of elementary school. And I heard that some kids every year they get a brand new backpack or they get brand new school supplies. That kind of shocked me. Oh, well, what do you mean? Every year you're getting a new pencil case? Is your first one not good enough? I had the same pencil case from grade 3 to high school. It was really roughed up, but I didn't want to get a new one. I loved the way it was organized. And I just never thought to replace it until university. And then I see that some kids, they get a brand new backpack every year. Well, I'm sure some of them they get all messed up. But I always had the same backpack for many different grades. I don't know if that's something that's really common, or I just like this. I just had sentimental value for my school supplies. I didn't want to replace any of them. What should I do here? Maybe this blue. Do this for Gyarados crown. And now all of the stationery things people can get so cute. You have such cute notebooks and pens, pencils with cute characters. Okay, that's a good crown, and then let's go in with some dark blue. Which one should I use for the main color? I'm thinking one of these. This one for the shading. Oh, this is awesome. I love to have a blue Pokemon. I haven't made many Pokemon that are blue. I think so far I've only made Omastar, Squirtles, Evolutions, and then now Gyarados. Oh, Articuno is blue. Oh, Dreamer, you're homeschooled. So you never had a backpack until recently. Oh, that's so cool. I always wonder what it's like homeschooled. Honestly, sometimes I wish I was homeschooled. Because being in public school, it can be tiring. Oh, Jancy, you're also homeschooled. Dang. You guys are so lucky. But, like, do your parents teach you everything? Or, like, I never really knew how a kid could get homeschooled. Like, when I was growing up, I'm like, oh, how do your parents have time? I think if I had a kid, I would do that. I would homeschool them. But I'd also want them to have the school experience too, though. Like to be in a classroom and to make some friends. But I'm sure there are like homeschooled meetup groups for those in the community who are all homeschooled. I've seen that before. Like, cause I work at a community center sometimes, and then sometimes we'd do skating lessons just for the kids who are homeschooled. And there's a lot of them. Oh, I see. It's through an online curriculum? That's so interesting. I guess, yeah. I guess you could do that now. But back then, in the 2010s, the late 2000s and the early 2010s, I could never have imagined that. That's really cool that they have that option. Oh, your mom teaches you and the books. Oh, that's awesome. Your mom must be a great teacher. Oh, let's see. What should I do for this? I'll do this light blue for the shade here. You know what's cool about... I think what's cool about being homeschooled is that your parent can design... They can design a unique way for you to learn. And like, even, I don't know, do you ever go outside to learn? Like go to a different location, or even go to the library to learn? Then you don't have to be stuck in one place. You don't have to be stuck in one building. You could go anywhere. I think that's really cool. I'm sure some people who are homeschooled, they get to travel too. It's kind of like those... I also think about the child actors who, I guess they're essentially homeschooled. They don't go to public school. They get taught on a set. I'm always interested how they get their education. It's also like kind of like private school too. You get one-on-one attention. I think I would have... But what I liked about public school is that you could kind of just blend in and just be in the mix, so nobody's specifically looking at you all the time and making sure. But then I get that if you get personalized education, I think you would be a lot smarter. I think I would be a lot smarter if I was homeschooled. But I still think my public school education was very good. I was just very lucky to have good teachers. Just outside on the porch sometimes. That's nice. That's really nice. I think kids should definitely... And when I say kids, I just mean students in general. You could be in high school too, like in grade 12, but I just think students could really benefit from learning outside and not be in a room the entire time. Like outdoor school is pretty cool, especially if you're learning science and nature topics. I did an outdoor school course in university, which to me was like, it was so novel to me. Like I couldn't believe that we would be learning outside in a forest and not in a classroom. That was probably my favorite class ever at university, because we went to it. We went mushrooming. Like we went to find foraging. We went foraging in the forest. We learned about all these different mushrooms, and then we went to an what's it called? An apiary. So that's where honeybees do their thing. They make their honey, and then you collect it. Like a bee farm. We did that for outdoor school. We made snowshoes and then walked in the winter snow. And we actually enjoyed the nature that we had on campus, instead of being stuck in a lecture hall for the entire... Some of my lectures were like for 2 hours. Like some lectures were too long. I just could not pay attention. But outdoor school, I loved that. I loved going outside. Kind of annoying when you go out in public and people are like, no school today? You just totally forget that homeschooling exists. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think... Yes, actually, yeah. I didn't think about that. People probably... They might think you're skipping school or something, but... No, you're still learning. I definitely think schooling is such a good way to get that one-on-one education, so that you can... It's like having a tutor all the time. So you'll definitely be able to learn a lot more, I think, compared to if you're in a classroom setting, where sometimes people just aren't paying attention, or some of the teacher just can't capture everyone's attention because everyone has a different way of learning. But if your education is completely personalized to you, then I think it would be a lot better for you to learn. Just like how, you know how ads on social media and all that, they're all personalized to each person, to every individual, because everyone has their own tastes and what they like. So they personalize the ads and only show you the ads that they know that you would be interested in. If they did that with education and getting you to learn things in a way that works for you, I think a lot of people would like school a lot more. And now I think this blue is too blue, so I need to switch it. I don't like it. Sorry. We're gonna have to... Yeah, you're gonna have to sit through and watch me change this blue again. I thought it was gonna work, but now that it's coming together, it should have been this blue. Homeschool is an ad. We'll let the algorithm figure out how to teach you math. Does this make any difference? I think it does, actually. It does make a slight difference. But also homeschool would be... I don't know how different it would be from private school. Because here's the interesting thing about my family. I went to public school, and my brother went to private school. And who's the smarter sibling? I think my brother. My brother's definitely smarter. So private school works, and I think the same applies to homeschooling. It's definitely, it has to be that one-on-one attention that gets that gives you a better education. But a lot of people, of course, a lot of people in public school, they can be super smart too and learn very well. It's just that I think some people would benefit a lot more if they had the means to be homeschooled. But I'm not an educational professional. I wouldn't know. I'm not a teacher. So this is just my random thought on it. I don't actually know anything. But it's cool to hear your experience. Because I don't know anyone who's homeschooled. This looks like it's the exact same thing, but there is a slight difference if you look at it, if you can see it from my view. I like that blue a lot better. It's a slight change in the shade, but it makes a whole lot of difference. Okay. Gyarados. Pretty much done. I just want to switch these to get even nicer. Tooth. Oh, this is actually an empty space, I think. I think this is supposed to be an empty space, and this is his whisker, and the tooth is here. I believe so. Right? Yeah, I think so. yeah, if you can see, right? Like, this is actually the mouth here, and then here's the whisker on the side. Because Gyarados has a very thin, like, open mouth. I'm gonna leave those two spaces there just for that. Thank you for the reminder. Sometimes I do miss the beads. Okay, let's finish this quickly, and then we can open a pack of Pokemon cards. Today's Pokemon's pretty cool, so I might open up a regular pack. Or should I? I still have a bunch of Japanese packs. Or yeah, maybe I'll open. I'll say I still want to save the big packs for one of my favorite Pokemon. But I'll open up a blind box, a mystery box that I got from my dad. We can do that. Sometimes I wish I went to public school because I'm not really around people other than my family, and that kind of caused me to have social anxiety. Oh, I can totally understand how that could happen. But if it makes you feel any better, even though I went to public school, I still had social anxiety. I still did not know how to talk to people and was afraid of talking to people. And I was surrounded by them. But eventually, I think the more people you meet, the more confidence you gain from your life experiences, eventually it will get better. It will go away. And maybe you'll find something that will make you... You just have to find something that makes you confident. Something that makes you fully sure of yourself. And for me, I think that was making videos on YouTube and practicing talking to people on YouTube. When I started this live stream also, I was really nervous. But I think I've gotten better too. And now I'm not as scared to talk to people. Alright. Do you see the beautiful Magikarp and Gyarados complete? I love it. Yeah, this is great. It looks awesome. Far away. Okay. Let us open up some Pokemon cards now. Okay, let's see which one. Yay. I have so many. See, I only have 5 more of these. I really want to save these for Pokemon that I absolutely love. I don't absolutely love Magikarp and Gyarados, so I'm gonna keep opening. I think I want to open. I want to open one that I haven't done before. I think. How about this one? We haven't tried this Mega Gallade, or this is some other form Gallade. Let's do that. Yeah, thank you, Jancy and Dreamer, for joining the stream and always being some of my regular viewers. I'm so lucky to have regulars on this stream. It's always nice to chat with somebody. So let's open this up. Okay. Let's see who we got. One to the front. Turtle. Alright. What's this? We got a trainer. Got that. Oh, a palm. I think I have this one already. Or do I? I've seen this. I think I have the English version of this. Oh, Panpour! I love Panpour. I love the monkey Pokemon, the trio, Pansage, Pansear, and Panpour. So, oh, I'm definitely putting this in my binder. This is a Stone Edge, I think. Stone Edge. And then we got... Ooh. It's another full art. Oh my god, but every time I'm like, I don't know who this is. Wow. We're so lucky all the time. Like, I think we're just lucky. I don't know. I'm so lucky all the time to pull these. I think it's because you guys are here. You always bring me good luck. Or yeah, also Jancy, whenever you're in the chat, like, I always get good pulls. Like last time I didn't get a good pull, but you weren't there. So I think you're like my good luck charm for these Pokemon card pulls. That's awesome. I don't know who that is either. Like, who is she? She's stunning. Like it's a peacock Pokemon. Kuispatora. Let me see if I can search this up in Japanese. Kuispatora. Pokemon? Can't find it. Oh, this is a mystery now. Or is that Kuispatora? Oh. What? Kuispatora is the Japanese name for the Pokemon Espathra, a psychic type Pokemon introduced. Okay, let me search up Espathra because I have never heard of this. Espathra? Ah, I see. Espathra is a tall, flightless avian Pokemon resembling an ostrich. Its face has large blue eyes with white irises. Espathra. Yeah, okay, it's not a peacock. It's an ostrich Pokemon. That's so cool. You know, every time I pull a full art now, I have to hesitate a little because I'm like, I don't know what this is, but I'm also like, oh, it's a full art. I just wish it was a Pokemon I knew. But if you look very closely at this art, right here, it's really cool. It's like space. It's like, it looks like it's on Mars. And it's in a sand dune. It's very pretty. Like, it's beautiful, but I don't know this Pokemon, so it's number 73 out of 66. It's an illustration rare, I think. Very cool. Espathra card. It's from, let's see. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh yeah. I thought like I saw somebody selling it for $30. Why would you sell this for so expensive? It's just, I saw someone selling the English version for $30. Why would they charge that much for this? Oh my gosh. But yay, we got the Japanese version and it's very beautiful. Definitely going into my binder. Let me show you actually how that binder is coming along. I have this Sylveon and Espeon. So this is the English side. Then if we go to the back here, we have the Japanese side. These are some of the ones I've been sorting. So this one, we got Noctowl, Clefairy, this thing. This one will go here. Oh, that's awesome. But I need to take a picture of this with Magikarp and Gyarados first. Yeah. See, like all of these we got from the stream pulls. Really lucky, honestly. I didn't expect to get another full art this time. Alright, so thank you so much for joining me this Friday evening. I don't know what time it is for you, but it's gonna be dinner time for me very soon. I really appreciate you hanging out, chatting. I always learn something new, which is really cool. And yeah, feel free to join another live stream. Again, we can chat some more. Just talk about whatever, really. Hang out, and yeah, thank you, especially JNC and Dreamer for chatting this whole time. I'll see you guys at a doing another stream. Oh, online card? I don't think... Do you want me to open an online card too? Sure, I can do that. Let me see. I was worried that my phone didn't have enough I was worried it didn't have enough storage, but I recently got a lot more storage for this, so okay, it's doing a download first. Okay, we should do this because we never know what we could get from the online version. And it's fun to open up some more packs. Oh, whoa, look, they have a new one called Secluded Springs. That's cool. Let's open this one. Secluded Spring. Let's do and this one. Okay. Let's see. A Boltund. Magcargo. Dragalge. Phanpy. Another one. Azurill. Okay, cute. Those are some nice art. Oh, it came with 6 cards. Interesting. I have 188 cards. I think I wanna open up the Eevee one still, because I've been trying to collect those. So this one's called, what is it called? Eevee Grove. Let's open up Eevee Grove. Let's see. This one I have quite a few of the cards already. Genie, Vanillite, Flypard, Joltik, Incineroar. Nothing good today. That's okay, because we already got this actual full art. 193 cards. That Incineroar looks so funny. Wow, see, look, I'm almost done this set. I have so many, but I still have all these rares I need to collect. Okay, pretty cool. There's 69 cards. I have 54 out of 69. Wow. All right, now we are done for today. Thank you guys again for chatting. Let's chat again next time. Hope you have a great weekend. Thanks again. Bye.